All right, shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach want to give double honors to our apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone who continue to rule well and guide us to the Spirit, and double honors to their teachers who taught them as well, all right, who laid the forefront for the bulk of the doctrine, all right, that we believe and teach. All right, and peace and blessings, shalom to the Most High's hopeful elect across the four winds of the earth. I'm the brother Yagadal. I'm a one from GMS Houston. All right, and I just want to share a chapter I was reading. I was going through the book of Psalms, and just wanted to go through the 25th chapter, all right, which is a Psalm of David, okay, which when you go through these Psalms, all right, you see, man, King David was in the midst of being on the run, pursued to death, okay. All right. All these things that he was dealing with, he was always locked in to the Spirit. Okay. And he was always in a calling on the Heavenly Father for mercy. All right. Forgiveness. Okay. And to turn him away from his wicked ways. All right. That's why he was a man after the Most High's own heart. Okay. And before I get into this chapter, at the top of the page, it says a pure heart. All right, we know a pure heart. The heart is talking about the mind. Okay, so if you the Spirit is dealing with you, all right, you're gonna have a pure mind. Okay, you're gonna take accountability. All right, you're gonna have strong spiritual morals. All right, you're gonna be able to walk correctly and honestly. All right, and when you make mistakes, you don't let that or sin. All right, you don't let that weigh you down, man, because you know we're in these bodies, but you continue to go to the Heavenly Father and ask Him for forgiveness for the things we're going to do in this body until the time we are freed. Okay, all right, and the second covenant is established, and the law, statutes, and commandments are embedded within us. Okay, all right, but Lord willing, this be edifying. All right, this is Psalm 25, a Psalm of David. It says, "Unto Thee, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, do I lift up my soul? O my power, I trust in thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let not mine enemies triumph over me." And this is the time we coming in ourselves, man. Because these devils, all right, are getting ready to lock you. These devils are getting ready to give the green light, man. Okay, to start going after label, all right, demonize and go after the men of the Lord, man. All right, being the mindset you read about. And matter of fact, let me get it real quick. I don't want to misquote it. Sirach, the 3rd chapter. Sirach is Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 17. It says, "Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him." And who is he talking about? All right, the ones that claim to be the sons of the Heavenly Father. Okay, the righteous. Okay, which is completely against everything in this kingdom. All right, and we're showing that by what we teach and believe and the examples we show. All right, out in the world. Okay. But it says, verse 18, "For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience." So this is what we have to are getting ready to face, man. All right, the elites coming after us, all right, to try our faith, okay? All right, to see if we're going to bow to his beast system, all right, and take that MOTB, or we're going to continue to fight until the very end, all right, of whatever the end may be for each and every one of us, okay? All right, whether it be death or torture, deliver, however it is, but if you make it until the end, the only way out is deliverance, man, because you fought until the very end. All right, but we're approaching a time where Esau is about to be unleashed, man. Okay, man, we think of the scene from Hellboy, man, when he kept his horns shaved down, and then it got to a certain point, okay, his horns grew, man. All right. And that's what this devil's about to do. He's about to show his horns, man. Okay? So just how King David was being pursued and he was asking the Lord to not let his enemies triumph over him, we should be in that same mindset, man, because we understand outside of a lot of these other Israelite camps, all right, that this is not a time of rejoicing and playing games and being jovial, but really being locked in into the spirit and hastening the day. All right, so back in Psalm 25 and verse 3, it says, yeah, let none that wait on thee be ashamed. Let them be ashamed that transgress without cause, man. So just within the first couple verses is the pure mind, okay, that understands the times, okay, and we understand the times that we are in, all right, that this is the end, the very end, all right. The end of the time started when Yahweh showed up, okay, in the flesh, but we're at the very end of this thing. So we are, as King David was, we are hoping that we be not ashamed, the ones who had patience and waited on the Lord, man. Okay, but let the wicked of our nation be ashamed, who transgress without cause. All right, verse 4, it says, show me thy ways, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, teach me thy paths. And that's all we want. That's all we want is the spiritual gifts. All we want to know is how to grow as a judge, grow as a teacher, as a prophet, as a man of the Lord, man. Okay, to get closer unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, it says, lead me in thy truth and teach me, for thou art the power of my salvation. On thee do I wait all the day. And that's why, we know that we have a short time left in this kingdom. Okay, but however long the Most High have us here, the elect is going to continue to wait. It's not going to get to a point where, damn, it's been I thought it would have happened by now, man. All right, that's for the ones who were set to be sifted out. All right, and wasn't set to endure until the end. That came in for a while, but didn't endure. All right, but the elect, whoever they may be, Lord willing, I'm of that number, all right, is going to wait until the very end. Is going to fight until the very end. All right, verse 6, it says, remember, O Lord, thy tender mercies and thy loving kindness, for they have been ever of old. And this is what comforts us, man. Going into the history and then seeing, all right, that mercy and the loving kindness that the Most High have showed to the nation of Israel and Israel only. Okay. And more specifically, he always had a remnant or a small number of men that he was dealing with. Sometimes it will be one man. Okay. But he always dealt with it. And that's just what we'll scribe down. But there was always believers, all right, of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay. Verse 7, remember not the sins of my youth, nor my transgressions. According to thy mercy, remember thou me for thy goodness' sake, O Lord. And that's the scriptures talk about what? The Lord is not going to forget your labor of love, man. Okay. All right. So the things that we're doing, the fight that we're fighting is not going to be in vain. All right. If you fight until the end, there's a great reward, the greatest reward ever, which is salvation, the deliverance from this sinful body, man. Okay. It says, good and upright is the Lord. Therefore will he teach sinners in the way. The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his ways. Okay. When that's the stage we went from sinners, all right, unto the meek, man. The ones that, all right, woke up out of the dead state that we were in, all right, to follow and chase after Sophia, man. Okay. Which was gonna keep us stable or keep us faithful in the time of troubles to come. Okay. All right. It says, verse 10, all the paths of the Lord are mercy and truth unto such as keep his covenant and his testimonies. For thy name's sake, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, pardon mine iniquity, for it is great, man. Hey, the name is vitally important. Any man that's telling you that the name doesn't matter or is not that important, all right, he wants to destroy you along with himself. Get far away from him. All right, verse 12. What man is he that feareth the Lord? Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose. His soul shall dwell at ease, and his seed shall inherit the earth. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him. So this word, the understanding, is not for everybody. It's for the ones who fear him, which fear is the beginning of knowledge, man, the beginning of wisdom. Okay? It says, and he will show them his covenant. Okay? So not all of Israel has received the secret of the Lord, man, because not all of Israel fears the Lord, man. Okay? Verse 15 says, mine eyes are ever toward the Lord, for he shall pluck my feet out of the net. Turn thee unto me, and have mercy upon me, for I am desolate and afflicted. The troubles of my heart are enlarged. Oh, bring thou me out of distress. And we know the condition that we're in. Only Yahweh Shem Yahushua can deliver us from this. Okay, can protect us and deliver us. Right now, we are under protection, man. All right, why? Because we're serving the Lord out of fear and faith, man. Okay? So we know there's no voting your way out of this. There's no getting the Israelite schools built. All the shit, all the marching and militant mind front, none of that's gonna do it. Only how Bashem Yahushua can deliver us from the stresses that we face and are getting ready to face. All right, verse 18, it says, look upon mine affliction and my pain and forgive all my sins. It says, consider mine enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. All right. And we're seeing, all right, hey, first of all, even without it being directly at us as of yet, okay, we know this devil's MO. We know how he get down. All right. We know how treacherous he gets. Why? Because the Most High put it in to be so, to be the whipping stick unto Israel. Okay, but to the righteous, the ones who speak of the kingdom of heaven and the downfall of this kingdom, all right, there's a different level of hatred, all right, a cruel hatred, all right, towards the men of the Lord, all right, and it's a spiritual thing, all right, verse 20, oh, keep my soul and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in thee. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. Redeem Israel, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, out of all his troubles. So this is what we're fighting for, man, to make it to the end, all right, to be redeemed, all right, out of all our troubles, man. And eventually, in the kingdom of heaven, the rest of the nation of Israel will be reborn, all right, into new bodies in the kingdom of heaven. But on this side, they have to fall, okay, to judgment. All right, why? Because they didn't fear and follow the Heavenly Father. Okay. So I was into the chapter, but I want to get this definition, all right, because the 21st verse, Psalms 25 and 21, it says, let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait unto thee. All right, so I'm going to grab this word for integrity in the online etymology, okay? It says innocence, blameless, chastity, purity, okay? Now, what are we hoping to be, man? All right, we're hoping to be one of those chaste virgins, all right, getting ready for the marriage in the sky with Yahweh Shai, okay? All right, we're looking to be innocent and blameless, all right, before the eyes of the Heavenly Father, okay? Matter of fact, let me grab one precept, and I'll end it on this. This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 5. It says, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they were without fault before the throne of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So that's all we're seeking to do, is receive mercy and forgiveness, all right, from the Heavenly Father, and him to continue to teach and guide us onto salvation, to be delivered, all right, from these troubles, all right, that we are in and soon to see. All right, so that's it for this lesson. All right, Lord willing, it was edifying. Once again, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Hakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone, and the elder high priests who taught them as well. And peace and blessings, shalom to the hopeful elect.